Hey everyone, this is Mike, and we're talking about proportions. I've got a proportion worksheet that we can go ahead and go through. I've also got my trusty calculator right here. So let's take a look and see what's going on. So, first question we've got right here is I have 20 red marbles to 30 blue marbles. The order in this, in the order that we read it, that's the order in which we write it. So we're going to write first the red, then the blue. So we're going to do red, then we're going to write the number of blue marbles. Red is to blue. So that would be 20 is to 30, which we could write as a fraction as 20 over 30, which reduces to thirds, which we could also write with a colon as 2/3. But in general, that's going to be our preferred way of writing things. Next, I served, you guys can take a look at number 2. I'll do number 3. I served 10 cups of tea to 25 cups of coffee. That's 10 to 25. 5 goes into 10 twice. 5 goes into 25 5 times. This is 2 to 5. Are these ratios proportionate? Now, here in number 4, to figure this out, we're going to cross multiply. We're going to start with 10 times 12, which is 120. If the other cross, 8 times 15, is equal to 120, and it is, you can check with your own calculator, then we have a proportion. What about this one down here? 12 is to 10 as 21 is to 15. Well, we'll start by multiplying 10 times 21. That's 210. Next, we're going to multiply 12 times 15. 12 is 10 plus 2, so this is 150 plus 30. That's 180. 210 is not 180. No, not a proportion. Let's do some solving. We don't have to cross multiply this to solve it. As a matter of fact, we're just going to go ahead and multiply both sides of it by 20. And that'll give us x, the 20s reduce, is equal to 12 over 80 times 20. 20 goes into 80 4 times, so we could write this as 12 over 4. X is 3. If we wanted to, we could go ahead and cross multiply this. 240 80x, and get that x is equal to, divide both sides by 80, 240 over 80, or 3. That works. And we do the same thing, we cross multiply when we've got something like number 10 here. We'll get 12x, and it'll be equal to 60, right? Yeah, 60. So x is equal to 60 divided by 12. And you know what that is? 5. So for something like 11 here, 36x is equal to 18 times 14. And x is, now here's where we could kind of be clever. We could say 18 times 14 divided by 36. Well, 18 goes into 36 twice. This is really 14 over 2, so this is 7. But, I mean, why should we be clever when we have calculator, 18 times 14 divided by 36, 7. So like for number 12 here, I'm going to cross 15x, and that's going to be equal to 35 times 27. So 15x will be equal to 3, 5 times 2, 7, 9, 4, 5. So x is equal to 9, 4, 5 divided by 15. 63. And we could probably solve this doing some reducing. 15 over 35 is 3 over 7. 3x is equal to 7 times 27. X is 7 times 27 divided by 3. X is 7 times 9. X is 63. But, I mean, come on, this is easier. Because of our good buddy calculator. Okay, next page. Castell bought 4 bunches of fennel for $9. How many bunches of fennel can Anna buy for $27? Well, I'm going to have fennel over dollars here. Fennel $4. And I'm going to start with what Castell got. That's 4 for 9. Put a little dollar sign there. And then I'm going to set that equal to, proportionate to, what Anna bought. We don't know how many. For $27. So then to solve this, we could go ahead and cross multiply. 9f is equal to 4 times 27. F is equal to 4 times, what's 27 divided by 9? 3, so 12 bunches. Or, people are quite good at this. Say, hey, look, I just multiply 9 by 3, I get to 27. I'm just going to do the same thing over here. I'm going to multiply by 3. So my bunches of fennel are going to be 12. All right. Cool. 15. While making cookies, I made 36 cookies with walnuts and 24 cookies without walnuts. Express this ratio as a fraction in simplest form. With to without is 36 to 24. With, without. 6 goes into 36 6 times. 6 goes into 24 4 times. Oh, we can still reduce. 3 over 2. Great. 17. A snowstorm dumped 3 inches of snow in a 2-hour period. How many inches fell over 12 hours? Inches per hour is equal to 3 to 2. It's equal to some amount of inches in 12 hours. 2i is equal to 36. I is equal to 18 inches. The other way that we could do this is we could say 12 hours, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. If it's small enough, we can count it out. Nothing wrong with that. Last page here, number 4. A cyclist needs to eat 30 grams of carbohydrates per 45 minutes of riding. Write this as a simplified fraction. Grams per minute is equal to 30 over 45. That's 2 to 3. Cool. How many carbs should the cyclist eat during 135 minutes of riding? 2 is to 3. Again, this is grams per minute. Is equal to some amount of grams over 135. 3g is, what is that, 270? G is, hey, look at that, 90 grams. How many carbs should the cyclist eat during 4 hours of riding? 4 hours, we're doing this in minutes, is 240 minutes. So 2 is to 3 grams per minute. I always write this. I always write my units out over here so that I don't accidentally put like 240 up at the top because that'd be bad and wrong. 240 is the number of minutes. This is the number of grams. So 3g is equal to 480. The grams is 160 grams of carbohydrates. Cool. I want you guys to take a look at number 21. Drink mix is available in a 24 serving bag at a cost of $18, or in a 40 serving tub at a cost of $32. Are these two costs proportionate? 24 is to 18 as 40 is to 32. Let's cross multiply. 18 times 40 is equal to 24 times 32. It's looking like no. Calculator, make me certain. Ooh, I'm wrong. So, no, because they're not equal. Which mix will give you more servings if you have $100 to spend? Well, let's think about this. 24 servings at $18 is equal to 24 divided by 18, 1.33 servings per dollar, times 100 gets me 133 servings for that $100. 40 divided by 32, that's, let's see here, 40 divided by 32, 1.25 servings per dollar. Multiply it by that $100, and it gets me 125 servings. So it looks like this smaller one gets me more servings for my dollar. But wait, we don't buy parts of it, we buy the actual things. Let's take $100 and divide it by 18. That gets me enough for only 5 bags. 5 times 24 gets me 120. So actually, this is only 120 servings with that $100. I need to come up with more money to get those extra servings. And what about the big bag? 100 divided by 32 for the big tub. 3 times 40, I can get 3 tubs. Each one is 40 servings. This is actually also only 120. So in the end, it doesn't really matter. If I'm buying this again and again and again, I'm spending $100 per week, then absolutely, I'm going to choose this. But if it's a one-time purchase, I'm just going to do what's more convenient. Okay, that's it for this worksheet. I'll see you next time.